What is going on, everybody? Welcome to this special New Year's stream. For some of you may already be watching in the future from me because you're already in 2024, but for me it's still 2023. So welcome, everybody. So we got a few people in chat already. We got Mr. Monster Mime and Perkin 2000. What is going on over there on YouTube? On Twitch, can't say words right now. We've got excuse me, Hamp Tex. What is going on, everybody? Welcome. And here we go. So we're just going to dive in. I think what I want to do this time, since the event is essentially over with, I think I'm going to mainly just kind of finish off the story that I've got. And so I can get to New Game Plus and all that good stuff. So we're just going to run through this, have some fun. And we got Zach over on Twitch. Also, if you are watching on Twitch, or even if you're watching on YouTube, there are still drops in the game right now. It's for 3 hours total. You get a bunch of different stuff. All sorts of good things. We got Tim the Gig, Fancy Richard over on YouTube. How's it going? Zach, you said it's New Year in the UK already? Yeah, that is true. So far for me, excuse me. I've been having a cough for a couple weeks now, so I apologize if I'm hacking all over the stream. It's only 7 p.m. on December 31st for me, so anybody who is across the pond, so to speak, is definitely going to be already in the future in 2024. So welcome, hello from the past, I guess. We also got Buster over on Twitch and Chris Stupas. What is going on, my friend? Scorpion, how are you all doing? I don't know why it's snowing indoors. Maybe they just put a machine in for that. I don't know. But I'm going to switch it to daytime because I really don't want to run around at night. I don't feel like it. So I am going to go just kind of work on the story because it's been a little bit. But I wanted to talk, I wanted to, do one final stream of the year. Christmas Eve. Well, for me, anyway. That's not Christmas Eve. I can't say words. New Year's Eve. That's how words work properly. We got Just Ashton in the chat. What is going on, my friend? Alrighty. I don't even know what mission I'm on. What? Oh, it wasn't. I'm dumb. It was already daytime. You know what? Forget it. Where do I gotta go? With the fisheye? Alright, cool. I will go to the fisheye then. Buster on Twitch saying Happy New Year from the Great Lakes of Michigan. Hey, well, Happy New Year to you as well. Tim, you said you got some ideas for Techland. You have a notepad full with ideas? Well, hey, use the community ideas page on the Pilgrim Outpost website. Fill it up. I know that they've gotten like thousands of entries already, and there's some of those entries have been already implemented in the game, which is really cool. So if you got ideas, put them on the website. Maybe Techland will be like, hey, we like that idea. We wanna use it. So who knows? We'll see. Zach, you said you just got a new dog 3 days ago. Oh, nice. Border Collie. I used to have a Border Collie. Border Collies are cool. I like them. Hamtex, like, what's this game about? So, zombie apocalypse with parkour. That's that's kind of the basics of the game. The game itself, the story, you essentially come to this city in search of your sister because you haven't seen her in 15 years, and supposedly she's here. And that's kind of the story of the game, and then you get involved in all the local stuff, and hijinks ensue and such and so forth. So yeah. Where am I going? Oh, I gotta talk to the military antennas. That's right. I gotta go do those. Cactus Water over on Twitch. Happy New Year to you as well. Tim, you said I think the idea site is blocked for the time being. Oh, did they take it down? I thought they just put it back up. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn that they made like a post. I think actually in their last dev blog, I think they said that it should be back up now. But I don't know. I haven't checked. I personally haven't posted any ideas there myself. I want to at some point, but
this way up there.
There goes my Sonic Cube playing a fart. How's it going, my Sonic? How are you today? Alrighty. I hate climbing to the top of this thing. Wow, that was the wrong button to use. I'm super happy I did not die. You know, I forget how to use things sometimes. Like right now, apparently I don't remember how to jump or anything. Just failing at this absolutely miserably. I'll figure out how to play the game eventually. We got Ethan over on Twitch. What's going on, my friend? How are you today? Let's try to do this properly. I wanted to start up higher and I did, but then, you know, I had to be dumb and forget the controls. I literally was playing this like earlier today, and I just all of a sudden my brain said, nah, you don't remember how to play. We got Hot Dog over on YouTube. Would you ever play Dark and Darker? I've seen it. It looks interesting. I might check it out at some point. I haven't obviously I haven't been able to check it out yet, but it looks like it'd be fun. Ingrid, Happy New Year from Chile. Awesome. Well, Happy New Year. I don't know what time zone Chile is in. So if it's already 2024 for you, hello from the past. If it's not 2024 for you yet, then that's also cool too. We can jump into the new year together. I mean, I'm probably not going to be streaming all the way to midnight my time, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Get out of my way, Zuppies. Whee! Zach said you got Baldur's Gate 3, Lies of P, and Dead Space over Christmas. Nice. I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 so bad. It just looks so much fun. I've actually started playing the first Torchlight recently and been having a blast with it. If you're not familiar with Torchlight, then it is it's basically a game similar to like Diablo. And I've been having fun with it. It's a blast. Literally because I use I use the Vanquisher class, which is which uses guns and ranged weapons, so literally a blast because I'm shooting everything with pistols and it's fantastic. Masonic said Lies of P is pretty good. I've played a little bit. I played the demo of Lies of P and it was fun. I haven't like played it since it actually came out. So I've got some catching up to do on that. And I also haven't played, what do you call it? Dead Space Remake. I need to do that. Also, thank you for the follow there, Holiness321. Thanks so much for that. How you doing today, by the way? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We got Matthew over on YouTube. Happy New Year's Eve, Respawn. Well, Happy New Year's Eve to you as well, sir. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. I am just trying to climb this building. Because I forgot what. Good scream. If y'all make me laugh too hard, I might pass out from coughing too much. I had some allergies over the last couple weeks and just kind of got a lingering cough. So again, I do apologize if you hear me hacking away. It's not intentional. Can I just do this? There we go. Now I gotta climb up to the top. Please, yeah. Wow, really? That was terrible. I missed every single possibility of grabbing that. Zach said, Baldur's Gate 3 is your first ever CRPG. You're gonna have to remind me what the C stands for. That I don't know what the C would be for, to be completely honest. I mean, like turn-based or something? What the heck I have in there? It's weird not climbing. Climb, maiden, climb. My son, if you didn't do the go, you could have done a jump scare. Hey, either way, if that's what you want to do, go for it. It's why it's there, for you to have fun with. There's actually going to be more things. Right now I'm using a program called Chaos Tricks, which only really lets people on Twitch kind of mess around with stuff. That is going to be changing soon, as I will be doing some testing with stuff, but I might be using crowd control and doing some fun things with like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff like that, where you guys get to mess with the game, spawn enemies, make me die. You can help me out too if you want to. All sorts of fun things. So that's coming soon. Just not yet. We also got I'm gonna say Zai because I apologize, I cannot read the rest of it. He said Happy New Year's Eve everyone, and you too Respawn. Well, Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I need to turn this on so I can do things. Hey, we got Maddie Gaming over on YouTube. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Is that computer RPG? Oh, okay. I guess that's what the C stands for. I just never heard to it being referred to as a computer RPG before. So, learn new things every day. Wait, Sonic, you said you only had 210, you need 300? Well, you should be able to get that fairly quickly. The channel points come in, I honestly, I don't remember how much they come in. This this little path is just pushing me away from where I need to go.
Tends to close the sluice gates and back the chemicals up into the city.
Hey, Sonic, you said you're stuck in 2023, it's 7:27 p.m. Hey, that's what time it is for me, too. So we're in the past right now, I guess. And stat. Hey, rude. I didn't say you could hit me. I'm supposed to be the stabbing. Wow, I was really far away from him. I love the pole arms. They are so much fun to use. They're like one of my favorite additions to this game, for sure. We got Xbox Slash in the chat. Same thing with Whiskers. What is going on? How are you guys doing? Unlimited Infinite, you said, how are you? Respawn, it's somewhere to, I think auto, either, I think autocorrect might have gotten something there. But hey, welcome to the stream. Says you're back. I'm glad you're back. Fun to have you here. And I'm doing great. Also, to answer the first question. I'm gonna heal myself a little bit. Zach said Lies of P has been amazing so far. I prefer its combat more than Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Yeah, it's more fast-paced. I think from now I've never played Bloodborne, but I do believe that its combat is more similar to Bloodborne than it is Dark Souls. Which I know Bloodborne's also like a Souls-like game, but it's more of a fast-paced combat. I love Souls-like games. They're so much fun. I haven't finished a lot of them, to be honest. I'll start them and I'll have fun with it, and then I'll just kind of like stop. But they're still a blast. Xbox Slash said it's 8 o'clock for you. Well, hey, awesome. You're with me. We're in the past right now. So we'll get to the future in a few hours. We got Karim in the chat on YouTube. How are you doing today? Go fight these guys. They don't like me, but I don't like them. Ow! Rude. Okay, let me just... Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pretend to kick you and then run away. That did not work out at all. Okay, stop hitting me with arrows so I can stab people. Jeez. You shot me with an arrow. Take that. Here we go, get rid of you guys. Damn. I love this thing. Hey, rude. I didn't say you could hit me. This guy. I'm gonna see if I can knock him into the spikes. That's what I want to go for. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I did it. Time to turn. Let's go here. Get him. Get this guy. I really hope. I think it's something that I believe they said they're working on, or maybe that's just hopeful that they're going to be adding this as kind of like a feature in DLC 2 or something like that. I can't remember. I think they said something about it. If not, maybe it was a dream and it's just what everybody's hoping for. Who knows? But I can't wait until Fury mode becomes an ability, because yeah, it's great. It's super fun to use in Dead Island 2. So
I'll go meet with
Hopefully. And it was fun to use in like the original Dead Island games. I mean, it's slightly different, but still a lot of fun to use. Alright, let's go this way. That's not the way to go. Maybe I should actually go the way I'm supposed to, because that's kind of more helpful. And I gotta go way over there. Is there a safe house over there I can fast travel to? Not really any closer, so I'll just fly on my paraglider. Ah, dang it! Luckily, luckily I was in the air when that happened and not like fighting an enemy or something like that, because that could have gone real bad real fast. Tim, you said in the approved tab in the ideas section of the website you'll be able to buy grappling hook skins from the Craftmaster. What? I haven't even looked to see what's being approved and what's not. That's awesome. I really hope that's the case, because that would be so great. Because like since day one there's been grappling hook skin kind of spot, but it's not actually, it doesn't actually show anything. There hasn't been any grappling hook skins. So if you can start buying those, I really hope they have some cool looking ones. Like I was always hoping that maybe for Christmas it'd be like almost looking like a candy cane or something like that. Maybe for Halloween it could make it look more like chains or something like that. I don't know, just something that's more fun than just the green rope that we have, you know? Just spice it up a little bit. Techland, please do that. Xbox said, is Dying Light 2 cross-platform? No, unfortunately it's not. And okay. I was like, where do there's times I forget things. It's not cross-platform yet. Hopefully it will be eventually. But right now it's not. I know that they just got cross-gen working, so that's a plus. Well, cross-gen was earlier this year. I had a video earlier today actually kind of talking about everything that happened this year and just how far the game has come. So if you're interested, you can go check it out on YouTube. Yeah, good stuff. A lot of information, and maybe I can just get stuck down here. That's always good. I'm just trying to attack people. That's all I want to do. Okay, this guy's annoying me, so he's gonna get that instead. Ow, stop hitting me! Kick him across the room. Tim, you like the candy hook skin. Matthew said you like to see the E3 grappling hook. Yeah, wasn't that one? I remember that one was a different color too. I can't remember what color it was, but I do remember that. There's a dude over here. Oh no, there's not. I got you. Is that all of them? No. Rude. Throwing stuff at me. He's dead now. Tim, you said a glowing grappling hook. Oh, that would be really cool. Ah, I can't do it because it's like why won't you let? Okay, whatever. Evil Sins, what's going on, my friend? How are you today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me talk to you. You talk to you. There we go.
Is that what you wanted?
Trying to light in your face. Hold on. Let me take my medicine. Then I'll beat you down. Can I still get him stuck? I always love one of my favorite things. If you get him stuck in an object, he dies instantly, just like that. Oh no, he got up. No, he died. Okay. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts to do, is just drop kick him into an object and he gets stuck and dies instantly. It's not a hard boss fight, but it's just when you go through this game as many times as I have, it just kind of makes it simpler. Alright, he's gonna be up there, so we're gonna or, you know, not do what I asked you to do. Grappling hook. There we go. And Hakon's gonna kick me off of this thing. He's like, ah, I'm mad at you. And get him in the spikes. Ow, rude. Oh no, he's in his dodging phase now. There. Okay, cool. He's frozen. Let's see if I can get him over there. Or just... Come on. There we go. Nope, didn't work. Damn. Also, thank you for the follow there, Merc Your Death over on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. How you doing today, by the way? Hope you're having a wonderful day.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Alright, he's dead now.
Want this.
Time to leave. And he's gonna get back up and be like, aha, I can't be defeated.
Hakon's
Come on.
dead.
Oh, fuck no.
You go through this game so many times. You just want things to happen faster.
What happened?
We got Zombie Killer on YouTube. What's going on, my friend? How are you?
Fisheye. I overheard something more about Waltz. He's heading to Old Villador Aiden.
You cryo, you said you just got Dying Light 2 and your story progress got completely reset. Oh man. Try seeing if you're playing on console, try seeing if you can reload a cloud save. That might work. And if you didn't create if you're playing on PC and you didn't create a backup save, I don't know if there's much of a choice of what you can do, unfortunately. That's happened to me a couple times, and it's been frustrating for sure. Actually happened to me on PC. Luckily I had a backup save, so I could just kind of redo everything, but yeah, it was not great. Losing everything.
Waiting for you at the fisheye. Get over here.
Evil Sins used to be joining the winter update. Nice. Nice.
Look, a lot went down.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it too. All this snow everywhere has just been a lot of fun.
You okay?
Just kind of run around,
You won't believe this.
fighting
Luan was there.
Santa zombies or Christmas zombies.
She let
The
Hakon go. Yeah.
the
Killed us.
holiday virals or the naughty virals. Those are my favorite.
What about that doctor?
Come to the fisheye, Aiden.
I'm here at the fisheye.
Do everything. Aiden, he's
Let's talk.
there.
Right.
He's at the bar.
Us. Who's us?
Like I said, close the door. You know what? I've ever excuse me. I haven't actually walked in to this. Excuse me. Since the update, so that's kind of cool. I like the way this looks in here. All right, let's talk to this. It's party time.
It's a private party or can anyone?
We'll skip the party. Here. Merc, you said is the travel distance bugged at 960,000? It's possible. I know they've had issues with that.
I really wanted.
It's kind of since day one. A lot of people have had problems with it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch this to daytime before going to see Veronica, because I really don't want to travel all the way over there in the nighttime. I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to. Cool Potato, you said you had some Zeus firecrackers and they blew up your hand. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're doing okay. I mean, you're in the hospital, which is never great, but at the same time, you know, hopefully they're making everything better for you. So sorry to hear that. Hopefully your hands and any other thing that might be injured get better soon. All right, where am I going again? Oh yeah, it's like I know where she is. She's right here, but it won't let me go there. I have to go over here, then go find the guy over here, and then I have to go all the way back over there again. I think what I'm gonna do next year, I might be doing some challenge streams or something like that. Just trying to go through the game and just have some fun with it, mess around, do all sorts of crazy stuff. Is there any type of challenges that you guys would like to see me do for this game? Because I'm curious. I'd like to know what kind of crazy things you want me to try. I can do anything. I've done a no upgrade run. I didn't finish the run, but he's up here. What am I doing? Barney.
Hello, Barney.
What brings you, pal? You're not the
Keep all
only
this mess.
folks say I'm the.
All right, cool. That's done. And now I gotta go way over here because I don't have the Hound Field fast travel unlocked, so I have to run there. All right, let's go further that way. All right. Oh, good. There's a vent right here. That will allow me to boost and get there a little bit quicker. There we go. Whee! If I was playing on my Xbox, I'd just use my broom, but I can't do the fun things with like the jump scares that you guys can do to me if I'm playing on my Xbox. So, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess technically I could. I don't know. Anyways, I'm using PC, so I don't have my broom at the moment. I could get one. I just don't feel like it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll see if I can just mod one in. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You hate. I hate crossplay. Is you said it's 2024 for you now? Nice. Well, you're in the future, so hello from the past. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Jamie said you can join Best Gamer Al and the others play modded challenges for Dying Light 2. They just did a Floor's Lava mod. I didn't see the video. Like I saw that there was a video that he posted. I haven't watched it yet, but I remember there was another video that someone made a while ago. I can't remember who it was specifically, but I remember seeing it. And it was something like basically, oh, how dare you, dodging. I was supposed to dodge, I was supposed to be stabbed. Someone like basically tried to see if they could get across the entire map without ever like touching the ground. And it turns out you totally can do that. So that was kind of cool. But I haven't really played a lot of the modded maps, to be honest. I want to do more, but I just haven't tried them yet. Okay, I gotta go back. Jump up the hole. Whee! Alex, he said, "Have a good New Year, RG." Well, you have a good New Year as well. And I'm lost. There it is. Hey, Fred. Die. Doing crossplay, he said, "You're doing good. Hope you're feeling good." I'm feeling great. I mean, other than this cough, but it's just a leftover allergy cough. Happens every time I get allergies. It's really frustrating. Other than that, I'm great though. Did it hit me? No, it didn't. Oh wait, yeah. Now I need to go back over here, and I'm gonna go here. Actually, no, here's better. And then I can walk there a lot faster. Because going back there, it's just that's one of the things. Like I'm not a speedrunner in any sense of the word. I've attempted to complete games quicker than normal, but I've definitely not been able to like actually speedrun any games. But there's sometimes, like Dying Light 2 for example, going through the main story, like it's not easy when you know exactly where you need to go and where things are gonna happen, but you can't because it's locked behind like certain checkpoints, and it just makes things frustrating sometimes when you've gone through the game and played it as many times as I have. It just, yeah. Cactus water with the pickle, Rick. You guys are ridiculous. Evil Cindy said the plowshare is OP. Oh yeah, I love using this thing. Supposed to grab more. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but that's alright. There we go. Close enough. Whee! she's gonna be like, we need to go to the observatory. And then come back here.
Had a feeling we'd cross.
You patched up.
Tim Giggs in chapter 3 is non-existent. Yeah,
Your sister?
that's true. I honestly don't think we're ever gonna get chapter 3. I think what happened was there was originally going to be a chapter 3, and because I remember, like, before they did the change to the website and turned it into the Pilgrim Outpost, it was going to, there was going to be quests kind of separately for that, and chapter 3 was going to be kind of, I think I remember seeing somewhere that Timon had mentioned it was going to be something along the lines of what you call it, like kind of being focused around the craft masters and things like that.
See those domes?
But I think what ended up actually happening is that instead of making a chapter 3, they took some of the things that were going to be in chapter 3 and they just kind of made them their own features, and you know, brought us the Pilgrim Outpost, which is, you know, kind of what it is now. So I think I doubt we're ever going to get a chapter 3 because of that, and I'm not necessarily upset with that, because honestly, for another chapter to be good, the chapter system itself needs to be overhauled, like a lot. And I've made a couple of videos talking about it, and yeah, it's something that needs to be changed, but I don't know, we'll see. Only time will tell if the changes that are needed to make the chapters worth it are going to be put into place. Because right now, like, the chapters are okay until you kind of play them for like 5 minutes
Veronica.
and then not so much anymore. And so hopefully they find a way. Like I said, I've made multiple videos on it of what can be done,
That sounds useful.
but yeah, we don't know
Sometimes it's a curse.
until, or we won't know until Techland decides to do something. So I don't know, we'll see.
Veronica,
See what happens.
I have a horde of infected here.
Shit. I hoped it would be empty by now.
Well, it isn't.
And
Don't know if I can get
let me push the button.
Use the UV
Want to
flashlight on your
push the
mouth.
button?
That should keep them at bay.
Push the
Just
button.
don't stop,
Let's,
Aiden.
yeah. Push it. Now the fastest way to get through this is just throw like a whole bunch of UV down, because then you don't get caught by these guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be like, whee! Hi zombies. Hi zombies. Hey, I mean, it helps that I'm healing, so it's not like they can really do anything to me. And they can't fit through the door, which is nice. Oh, I was like trying to push the button. Alright, this part, I prefer to actually just go over here and throw a UV bar down. I don't get bothered by the zombies. Rather than fighting all of them. First time I went through this, I like fought all of them, and it just was kind of a lot. Took me a while to get through them. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Tim, you said there's a file called Chapter 3 Location that was data mined almost a year ago now.
The security tunnel is open. Try to take care of it.
Yeah, I think I actually remember seeing that in the files myself.
infected.
They were
Oh, yeah,
people
no.
too, Aiden.
No, it's this way.
They deserve respect.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden? What?
Remember I was taking a look at the files, like trying to tweak the stuff, maybe make some mods. I didn't end up making any mods, but I remember seeing some stuff that looked like it would be Chapter 3, and then just never went anywhere. So I think the chapters are dead. I think the original plan for the chapters was basically Chapter 1, like at least partly anyway, not like a full-on,
Don't leave me!
yes, this is the case kind of thing. But like chapter 1 focuses on, like, as far as like the items you can get, it's kind of focused on brawler gear as well as one-handed slashing weapons, which is what brawler gear kind of focuses on a little bit. Chapter 2, you've got ranger gear and one-handed blunt weapons. So I was thinking, okay, well, maybe chapter 3 would be maybe tank gear and like two-handed blunt weapons or two-handed slashing, and then the last one would be medic gear with, you know, the other weapon. I was thinking there could be 4 chapters total. That was kind of my idea based off of how it seemed like it was gonna go. But yeah, we obviously never got to see a chapter 3, so yeah. Also, 123 123. Yeah, it's a crazy day today. Yeah, it's the only time in for the next 100 years that we're gonna ever have a date of 123 123. Like, kind of crazy when you think about it. Okay. Merc, you said you missed out on the Freddy Krueger clause. Yeah, that's one of the downsides to, like, if you're not able to join an event or something like that, is that sometimes you might miss an item. Now, occasionally they've been better about it, and they'll like put the stuff on the Techland GG, or not Techland GG. Oh my goodness. They'll put things on the Pilgrim Outpost in the armory, so you can kind of go back and get things. I haven't seen any of the holiday things yet, so I don't know if they'll add those. Which is kind of same kind of situation for the skull axe that you can get during this holiday event, because if they don't put it on the website, then it may just be only here for the event, and if you didn't get the blueprint for it, well then too bad for you. Which I missed. I got the Freddy Krueger claws, but I missed out on the Venom Sting because I didn't play enough to actually rank Baka up to get that one unlocked. So unfortunately, I don't get to use the Venom Sting. I didn't get it or its blueprint. So yeah, that's one thing I'm upset about myself. But you know, maybe they'll add it to the armory or something, and then we can get that stuff. Who knows? We'll see. Come on, Veronica. So slow. Yay, we did it. Alright, now we begin the long, slow walk. Like, I like when games, like, if you have to follow a character, like, if it's more of like a modern setting where you've got like technology and stuff, but if you get ahead of a character, sometimes they'll just like start talking to you as if they're on a radio, and it's just like, that's more beneficial. I wish I could just run, because I know what I'm gonna have to do. She's gonna come all the way up here, but the thing is, I can't just run ahead of her, because the way the AI works is if I were to run ahead of her, she would just stop and wait for me to come back. Like, the AI is designed to like only work while I'm behind her, which is really frustrating. Like, the same kind of thing happens in the prologue. If you're trying to kind of get ahead of Hakon and try to get through the prologue faster, you actually can't, because he will stop moving and you won't be able to progress until you go back behind him, and then he'll start moving, and it's really frustrating. Merc said you have a modded version of the Kruger claws, but you still want your own blueprint. Yeah, I think the blueprints are great. I actually kind of mentioned this in the video that I made earlier, but it's like, I love the idea of the blueprints, and I love that, you know, weapon repair has been, you know, made more accessible to people now instead of having to be forced to get the correct charm. But the problem is now, because when your weapon breaks, it just stays in your inventory. That means that the blueprint system is completely useless. Ah, spiders! Why y'all putting spiders on the screen? I don't like it. But yeah, it kind of makes blueprints useless, because you only have to craft one, and then it'll never like be removed unless you just happen to get rid of it or something. And
No.
yeah, it just makes blueprints useless, but also blueprints make repairing useless, because if your weapon were to break and you can't repair it, just go make another weapon. So it's like the two features kind of cancel each other out. I think what would be better is kind of like how the first game had it. Not as like, I know that they don't want to necessarily have it just like the first game, but they could do something similar. Hey, Dan the Welshman over on YouTube, what's going on, my friend? How are you? But they, like, as far as repairing and stuff goes, like, what I want that's kind of similar to Dying Light 1 is that weapons have a limited number of repairs. I like that because what was great about that is it made it to where even if you used like your favorite weapon, when it broke, you understood, you're like, okay, I got to use this a lot. Now it's time to go find a new weapon.
Is that your sister?
And it made it kind of more okay that your weapons broke because you understood that eventually you'd have to find a new one. I'm not hiding. I'm stepping. Why is this so bright? This was never this bright before. Did they change it? It must have been changed because the room also looks way more open than it was before. Maybe it's just because it's brighter in here, but the lights were always red in here actually. Huh. I like how I don't mind the change though. Oh, it's got like UV lights. Interesting. I don't know, I like the new coloring. It just, I don't know, it opens up the room a lot more. Alright, Masonic Cube, you heading out? Alright, well, hey, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Yes. These locations.
Tim, you said you think there should be a limit how much you can repair your weapons. I think so too. Like, if, like, here's the thing. I think the correct charm should still be able to be used to repair weapons, but make it to where it can only be used a certain amount of times, or a weapon can only be repaired a certain amount of times. That's how exactly how the first game was, and you didn't see anybody complain about that. Everybody's like, all right, well, at least I don't know anybody that complained about it. Well, you stop hitting me while I'm trying to have a conversation. I swear, these NPCs have no regard for anyone other than themselves. I swear. There. Jeez. Rude. Matthew said you don't like the limited amount of repairs. Yeah, it's not for everybody. Like, so here's the thing with it. There has to be a good balance, and honestly, with weapon durability, if you want your weapons to act like, it's a huge debate. Like, honestly, because there's a lot of games that have weapon durability and stuff like that that don't necessarily need it, and going through and, you know, not having any of your weapons break means that there should be weapons, like, if none of your weapons ever break, then you should be able to get more powerful weapons as you go, which will then let you become stronger and stronger, which is why you won't want to keep the lower level weapons, because they're just not going to be as strong. Same situation as if your weapons do break, then there has to be some kind of balance as to, okay, you know, am I going to be able to repair it infinitely? If I can repair it infinitely, then why does it have durability? If I can't repair it infinitely, is there like a reason for that? Am I going to be able to find something that can replace it? You know, there's when it comes to that, it's a huge balancing act, and I don't think anybody really has done weapon durability very well. I don't think anybody's done it correctly, to be honest, because like I said, if it's something where you are forced to repair weapons because they will eventually break, then run away. Don't hit me. Then, you know, it's just, yeah, it's just a thing. And kind of like Matthew said, maybe technically can make it so the core charm gives you a limited amount of repairs, which that makes sense. You know, if you do something like that where it's, okay, maybe the correct charm can be used to repair a weapon 5 times. After that, then you're forced to go to craft masters or something like that. You know, that would be nice. But when you have unlimited repairs, then what's the point of durability? You know, that just, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Oops, almost took my light off of him. Ooh, pole arm is just destroying. I love the pole arm. This thing is ridiculous. It took 3 hits. I might be playing on easy, so that could be why it only took 3 hits. But still, like, pole arms are ridiculous. Yep, all that mess. Alright, and then there's only a few more missions. I'm almost done with the game. Maybe I'll be able to finish it on the stream. I've been meaning to get back to another New Game Plus run. Where am I going again? Where do I go with fisheye? Yeah, breakthrough is fisheye. But I thought the breakthrough was what I just did earlier. Is that not? I don't remember.
Oh my god. Frank?
Yeah, you said first Dying Light had those blue shields that completely restored your weapon and number of repairs also reset. See, like, I loved the first game. I had a lot of fun with it. I barely played any of it. I beat the game and I've beaten the following, but it was more, I just kind of ran through the game, and it was years ago. I mean, it came out, what, 2015? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it came out in 2015. It's like, I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it, but it wasn't something that I put like a crap ton of hours into like I have Dying Light 2. So there's a lot of things I don't remember, like those blue shields. I didn't even know those were a thing. I think I've heard someone mention them before, but yeah, that's crazy. Which again brings it back to the point of, if you're gonna have a mechanic that lets you do something infinitely, why have it to where it's set where you kind of have to do that? Like, for example, weapon durability, like we've been talking about. If you're gonna make me repair my weapons, but I can repair it as many times as I want, then what's the point of repairing? It doesn't make any sense. It would be much better, especially because they have like a rarity system, like a loot from like RPG and stuff like that, where you can get more powerful weapons the higher rarity you get and stuff like that. But the problem with that is you're combining it with durability. It should be more along the lines of one or the other. If you're gonna have like a rarity system, excuse me, then it shouldn't mean repairs. If you're gonna have repairs, then it shouldn't be a rarity system. Now, that doesn't mean you can't find weapons that are really good. Like, you look at Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you have weapons that are better than others because they're higher quality, but they're not a better rarity. It's not like, oh, this is an orange tier weapon and this is a blue tier weapon. Not like that. It's, I found this weapon, it's stronger than this one, but it can break. Like, that's, if you're gonna have rarities, then make them more meaningful than they actually are. Ow. Rude. Oh yeah, this is the end of the game, that's right. It's like Veronica, and then bam, you're at the end. And stab. Stab. Oh, he dodged my stab. Ow. Oh, he was one of the peacekeepers, right? Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, I did it. Alright. Stop the car. I'll just go over the truck to get through quicker, because the ending, no matter what you do, it doesn't matter if Frank lives or dies. How dare you? Can't say anything. Everything's too there. Make me cough here. Sorry about that. Everything's all green. I can't see. Tim's, it would be funny if all the volatiles were replaced with Waltz. Oh man, I can't even see the marker. There it goes. That's better. That would actually kind of be cool. Like maybe an event like that, or someone did a mod where it wasn't just like they look like Waltz, but they actually like had the same like powers and abilities. So kind of like what someone did for the Resident Evil 2 remake, where they turned, it was a mod on PC where they turned every single enemy, it was either Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3, or I think they did it with both, where every single enemy in the game was now either Nemesis or, no, it was Resident Evil 2. Every enemy in the game was now Mr. X, and it was absolutely crazy. I've watched a video on that, I was like, that looks like it's not easy to deal with. And so having, like, maybe if someone could figure out a mod like that where it's not just replacing the models, but actually like the AI and everything, so everywhere you go it's nothing but waltz. And you know, you could name it like something along the lines of, I don't know, so you can I have this dance or something like that? I don't know. Trying to do a play on words or something. But it would be interesting. Zach said you'd love to see wind blades get added. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Ah, well, that was dumb. That would be pretty cool to see some like dual wielding things in the game. Maybe that's something they can add in the future. Because we've got two-handed weapons. Although, what's the left? Yeah, left triggers. Well, I mean, you can still just tie it to one animation and just swings it twice or whatever. Maybe make them a little less powerful just because you're hitting things twice. But at the same time, like, yeah, having like some kind of dual wielding would be fantastic. I thought that mannequin was a person.
Good job. There's probably a renegade hideout.
Them with the Let's Waltz event.
And get to the stronghold.
That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Jevzel, you said, do you think there'll ever be a way to get the broom again? I think when they finally add mod support, which is something they're working on. It was on the roadmap to be added. So they said that by the end of winter, we should have everything that's on the roadmap. I don't know if we actually will or not, but that's kind of the thought, is that we'll have everything on the roadmap. And that was one of the things, is community mod support, so maybe they'll do it kind of similar to how like Skyrim and Fallout 4 do it, where, you know, you just, in the main menu, you can just activate some mods or whatever. That would be really cool. I don't know, we'll see what happens. We don't know what that's going to be like, but I think with mods, that's pretty much the only way that we're going to be able to actually get the broom back again. So maybe when they officially add that back, ooh, can I? Oh, something I'd be able to do a finisher, but oh well. It says perfect dodge would let you do it, but no, apparently not. What am I stuck on? That would be kind of cool. But yeah, unfortunately right now, that's the only way to get it is through mods. And maybe if they do that, then we'll do that. We have Muhammad in the chat. What's going on, my friend? How are you today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Jamie said, what happens to the nunchucks? So they're in the game files. I think they were also in the game files for Dying Light 1. They're actually more of like a test weapon. They're not really like designed to actually do any damage. I think it's more like we're testing physics, from my understanding of what the nunchucks are. So, oh, rude. Stop. So I think that's what they're for. It would be really cool to use them for sure, because I mean, who doesn't want to use nunchucks? Come on now. Video game. Nunchucks are awesome. Reminds me of the nunchucks in Ninja Gaiden, which were super fun to use. Stop dodging and die. Jeez. Mr. Dork, what's going on, my friend? How are you today? Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Take me into the stronghold.
Merc, you said you were lucky that you were able to get the broom. Yeah, anybody who has the broom is very lucky to have it. It's so much fun to use. And from my understanding of the way the game is designed, forget hiding. Who cares if they see me? I'll fight them anyway. but the way the game's designed, I don't think you can actually... There's no way to actually access the inventory. Like, you can, from the game files, you can do stuff with the stash, you can do stuff with, like, a whole bunch of things, but the inventory specifically, like, this stuff here, for some reason, like, at least through the way modding works currently, there's no way to affect anything that's in your actual inventory. That's why most of the mods that give you extra items and stuff, they always go to your stash, because you can always mess with the stash, but your inventory is just not really accessible for kind of everybody. So that's why I think
You're dead, Aiden.
I don't know, Aiden.
that
I know very
what was I gonna say? Oh, that's why I think they haven't patched out the broom, because yes, you can't get the broom anymore, so that aspect has been patched out. But the people who are still using the broom because it's still stuck in their inventory and not in their stash, it's because there's no control over what's in your inventory, just that things can be placed there. But there's no way to kind of mess with them, at least from my understanding. So I think that's why the broom still works. Zach, you said you played the Dead Space remake earlier and it's terrifying. I've been meaning to get back to that. It's been a long time since I played Dead Space, and I've only ever played the first one. I need to play the others. Also, real quick, thank you for the follow there, AJM561 over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and how are you doing today, by the way? Hope it's great. And Happy New Year, or hello from the past, depending on which side of the world you're on. It's either gonna be you're already in 2024, or you're still stuck in 2023 with me. Alright, this part, I need to go over here and look at this thing. Look at it. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's one of the things that's annoying. Sometimes you have to use the search. It's a little nitpick when you go through the game so many times. It's this specific part, and when you have to go, like when you're at the beginning, when you're trying to like find out some stuff, and you find like the skin tattoo in like the room where you're searching like for Barney or whatever. That part annoys me because you can just see it on the ground. I can just go get it, but you have to actually use your survivor sense to then be able to see it. And it's like, if I already know what to click for, can I just click it? Like, it just would save me a lot of time. Well, it's not a lot of time, but still, it's a little tiny thing. That if I already know where something is, why am I forced to use survivor sense to grab it? Also, thank you for the follow there, Jebzel. Excuse me for the cost again. Thank you, I appreciate that a lot. Thanks so much. Tim, you said you can't wait for the Dead Space 2 remake. Are they actually going to do a remake of that? That'd be nice. I've never... excuse me. Like I said, I've never actually played the Dead Space remake. Or, sorry, Dead Space 2 or 3. Also haven't played the remake either, but... yeah, I need to play through them, for sure. See, this is why I always love siding with, what you call it? Frank. Because if you do everything, like you save hack on, you side with Frank. Am I going the right way? Hold on, let me look at my map. Yeah, I'm not there yet. And you side with the Colonel at the end. And when you get to that part that we just went through, that I skipped the cutscene for, if you choose like any other thing, then you'll actually be forced to fight people there. But if you kind of don't and do what I do, then there's no fight that happens. You just kind of are there. Excuse me, zombies. This part, every time I went through the game and got to this part, it always ended up taking me forever until I finally figured out you can just walk down there. So I was like, where do I go? I can't figure out where to go. And so I just run around the VNC tower for like 5 minutes. And then it was like, oh, go down here. And it's really, you just have to...
I'll find you and kill you.
just go right where you're supposed to go, and then you can just skip to the next bit. Timmy said they basically confirmed it in the secret ending in the remake. Oh, nice. And stop time. I think it's cool when he turns, like, it has this effect that, like, pushes all of them back. And I'm hoping that if they add this into the main game, like as an ability, maybe in DLC 2 or whatever, I'm hoping it still has that effect, because that would be really cool. Just be like, bam, and they just all go flying backwards. Because it's fun. Alright, come on, Aiden. Stop having problems. There's something that just happened. I heard a sound. Okay, let's go up here. Oh wait, is it this way? No, it's this way. Go all the way over here. This part, well, one thing that frustrates me about this part is when you get into the base at the end, you have to, oh, you know what? If someone's redeeming, there was something I forgot to turn on. If someone has tried to redeem channel points for the voice changers or turning the screen black and white, I apologize. Those are not going to be working right now because I forgot to start something before the stream. There's a program on my computer that I forgot to turn on, and that's my bad. I apologize. After the stream, I should be able to refund you your channel points back, so I think I can. If I can't, I apologize, but I should be able to, but I just completely forgot to turn something on. Sorry about that. We got Dude in the chat. What's going on, my friend? How are you today? What happened? That was weird. Oh yeah, this part. Just gotta run around until the wand opens up one of the doors, and then wait till she opens the other one, and then we're good to go. I'm just gonna run around in circles. Also, thank you for the follow there. Excuse me. Nocture 1001. Thank you so much for that. Hope you're having a wonderful day. How are you, by the way? Hope you're having a good New Year's. Or maybe if you're already in the future, then maybe the future is awesome. I don't know. I won't find out for another like 4 hours. No, 4? Yeah, 4. I can't do math sometimes. I'm gonna take this now. Going through the smoke. There's gonna be so many virals in here. What am I ever gonna do? Oh, I know. Damn. It's easier to get through them. Oh, actually, no, it's kind of easier to run through this part. But sometimes they'll stop you from opening the door or something. And you can get frustrated. Mohammed, you said it should be for the next Halloween update as a potion you can redeem and get. It uses and he turns you into a volatile for 60 seconds. Oh, that would be awesome. Not seriously, you can't believe it's 2024 now, but you want to go back?
Are you alright?
Oh no, the future. The future is bad. Knew the future. Something was gonna happen. But what happens in the next 4 hours? I must know. Please, someone tell me. There we go. Oh no, zombies. What am I gonna do? Oh, whoops. That didn't work out. Hello, friend. Die. Zero Paradox, what's going on, friend? So hopefully the upcoming updates will fix co-op further. I hope so. Co-op is, or has not been good at all. It's been plagued with bugs since day one, and I honestly don't play co-op myself in this game because it's like that right now. Hopefully it'll get fixed though. That'll be nice. Tim, Aiden trying to get knocked out. Challenge is impossible, right? Exactly. Because as soon as you knock him out. Oh no, volatiles. What am I gonna do? How about I just run away? This part used to terrify me because if they start chasing you, you can hear their like feet slaps behind you, and it was the worst. I don't like that sound effect, like at all. Or this way. And that, yeah, it always kind of got me. Wire said, by the way, I bought DLC Ultimate Edition, and it came with a tool to craft items. When this update came, it disappeared when I was trying to craft items. I don't know. Unless it was a single-use thing. I can't remember if it's supposed to be single-use or not. Alright, I gotta go in here first.
I won't leave you.
Mohammed said you'll be right back. Alright, cool. Well, I will be here. Extra, you said what happens after you're maxed out legend level? You are maxed out legend level. That's what happens. Like, there's nothing different. Like this save file that I have, I am maxed out legend level, and like I have these skills that makes things stronger, but honestly, I haven't tested in a while since legend levels were first introduced. But when they were first introduced, being maxed legend level was basically no different than not having legend levels. You maybe could kill things one hit faster, and that was about it. I haven't tested since then. I have another save that's at legend level 1, so I can try them both out and kind of see the difference now. Maybe it's different, I don't know, but back then when I tested, it definitely was not different. And bam. Ow, stop hitting me. You know what? I'm tired of these guys. Tired of them? Take that. Ah, whoops. Kind of helps if you aim at the right thing. Or not. Okay, I thought that was gonna help me, but I guess not. I was trying to just do it so they didn't get close to me, but you know what? Fine. Die already. This part's frustrating because you have to kill these guys to get through it. But I still want Techland to introduce the ability to do what this guy did, to be able to just like shoot fire out of your mouth. They have that. I want it. Like just make that an accessory that I can use, or I can have flame breath just for like I drink something and breathe out fire. Like, come on, that's super fun. I want that. Muhammad, you said you're back. Do I have modded stuff? I don't think so. I think this save did have some modded stuff on it originally, but I've gotten rid of it. So I don't have any like modded weapons or anything like that. I don't even have the glitched weapons anymore because since I don't know, I haven't really used the glitched weapons in a long time, even before they fixed them or kind of made it to where you can't repair them and stuff, just because I just been having a lot more fun just using the regular weapons. So yeah. Nocturne's how to get the exotic skulls. So that I just found it in one of the Santa airdrops. Actually, on the last stream I did, excuse me, it was the very first Santa airdrop that I went to. Very first one I ever opened in the game for this event, and it was just there. I was like, sweet. And yeah, I haven't found another one since then, but that's how I got it. That's the only way to get one. I mean, unless you have someone give you one, but the only way to get one in the game through just playing is just random chance. Nocturne, yeah, it's kind of what I just mentioned. I wish it was time-based, that'd be cool, but no, it's 100% RNG.
Give me the key.
So, ow, rude. Stop hitting me so I can hit you. Jump. Nice. Jump. Dang it. Jump wrong. Oh, come on, he was almost dead. There we go. Hey, we got Psych in the chat. What's going on, my friend? Muhammad said, or you can buy the blueprint. Yes, you can buy the blueprint for the Skull Axe. However, you cannot get it as an exotic. It'll only go up to legendary with the blueprint. I'm gonna top up my health here. Rude. Hit him. One more hit. Let me hit you. There we go. That's like the fastest I've gone through that bit. Come back. I want to fight you. I mean, I don't want to fight you, but you kind of leave me no choice. Actually, I always wondered why Waltz has those sparkly effects. Well, it's because he's a showman. He's trying to, you know, dazzle you. He's trying to show you the razzle dazzle of what it could be like to be a fully infected person. It's the razzmatazz. He's like, ooh, check it out, sparkles. No, I think it's because if you look at this stuff on the ground, I think technically it's like the sparks from hitting the metal or grabbing like these crystals and things like that. I think that's what it actually is, but it's more fun to think it's something like that. Psych said, did Dying Light mention they're gonna add guns to the game? Yes. Guns are definitely gonna be added to the game. It's coming sometime this winter. It's part of the roadmap. They said that they are going to be adding everything that's on the roadmap by the end of winter. So we should get guns very soon. Although winter technically ends on March 19th, so it could be any time between now and March. I have a feeling most things are going to happen with the second anniversary event. I don't think it's going to be anything like we're gonna have to like wait until like forever or something like that. So I feel like it's gonna be in the second anniversary, but could be wrong. And slide. Alright, let's punch Waltz a few times. And then he will be dead. And then finish the game. So guns will be added soon, we just don't know exactly when. Skip. You can detonate bombs, that's fine, go for it, Luan. I'm gonna do a thing here. And skip. You know, Aiden, it's probably not a good idea to take someone off of life-saving equipment. I just realized the skull axe is just the heavy-duty axe, but with glowy things on it. Timmy said, when's the second anniversary? That'll be February 2nd. I believe it was the 2nd. It's either the 2nd or the 4th. It's one of those two. But that's the second anniversary. I don't know when the event itself is going to happen. It could be happening at kind of probably start at the very end of January to carry it through. Kind of that's what they did last year. So that's very possible. Skip this. Oh no, you can't skip it.
Many of our loved ones weren't so lucky. Be mindful and help those in need. We are one community.
What is he grabbing onto? That's my question. There's no tall buildings right there. Did he just like old school Spider-Man that and just like grab onto clouds? Or is he like Doflamingo? And it just, you know, grabs onto clouds? Maybe. You can't skip this final cutscene, you just gotta kind of sit through it. Nocturne is the 4th? Okay, yeah, there you go. It's the 4th. I couldn't remember if it was the 2nd or the 4th. I know it was like right at the beginning. So yeah. Sometime around then, we'll get the anniversary event. And I feel like that's going to be the next big update, is going to be to include all of the things that are left to cover, which is the co-op missions, the board quests, BNC tower raids, firearms, nightmare difficulty, and community mod support. I feel like potentially all those are going to happen right at the same moment, which will be an absolutely massive, amazing way to start the year. So we'll kind of see where that goes. But hopefully. I like how he's just walking in, it's Christmas, somehow it's snowing in there. Oh, excuse me.
Guarantees truth in just
Oh yeah, because if you don't save Frank, then kind of Jack takes over. But if you save Frank, then yeah. Nocturne, you said you wonder will be what included on the next roadmap. Probably DLC 2, and after that, I don't know. Like most of the highly requested features have been added or are going to be added, so I don't know. I'm really interested to see where it's going to go. There's supposed to be going to be 5 years of support, and we're going into year 3, so we've got probably 3 more years of support in total, at least a minimum of adding more content and stuff like that. Hopefully they add some more stuff. Like, I hope DLC 2 is going to be similar to the following. It's this big expansion that just changes the game completely. I'm hoping maybe we'll get some other smaller DLC that end up working out similar to like Bozak Horde or the Huron Prison, or possibly even Hellraid. Like, maybe not necessarily do Hellraid again, because I know that a lot of people weren't happy about Hellraid. They didn't like it.
Yeah.
I only played it for like 5 minutes, so I don't really have an opinion on it.
Said she
But
was so weak. She lived only for a couple more hours. He stayed with her, buried her under an old oak tree.
I think
Then
that
he turned toward the horizon and kept on walking.
something like that could be
Poor
cool.
guy.
And then, you know, if they
If it wasn't
eventually
for
add
him,
PvP to the
there
game,
wouldn't be a single
that could
brick
be
still
cool.
standing in this
I know a
city.
lot of people have been wanting Be the Zombie from the first game, because it was great. I
They
think
said he was
that,
starting
you know,
to
the
change.
excuse me,
taking a
Bloody
drug
Ties
that's
Arena
destroying
should
him.
100% be
People like him
utilized for
are better off
PvP.
on
Even
the
if they
road.
don't have to have the DLC, like, you know, do
Think we'll be able to
something with
find
it.
work along the way?
You know, have people fight each other. Something. I've been asking for that since
were
Bloody
supposed to
Ties
stay
came
in the
out,
city.
honestly.
Says who?
Just some kind of
I decided I wanted to
thing
stay
where
with you.
it's you and
not with Williams.
several other players. You all have the
Damn
same
sure.
equipment, same skills. Everyone's kind of matched out evenly, so no one has an advantage over the other. And you just use what's in the arena to fight each other, and the last one standing wins. That would be really fun, I think. And I really hope they add that. If they ever think of doing PvP, then something like that would be awesome, in my opinion anyway. I could be wrong. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tim, you said you're interested in which endings are canon. Yeah, I'm interested in that too. I personally think that the one that I just got, I like to think of that as the canon ending, but I think we'll have to kind of see what happens with DLC 2. I think they're going to kind of frame it in a way where DLC 2 will probably start and reference whatever ending you ended up getting. And then after that, it's kind of, we'll just be like, okay, cool, that's done with the main story. So we don't know what they'll do, but I think it's gonna tie it in somehow, so there's not an official canon ending, but it just goes based off of whatever ending you chose. I have too many of these Renegade boss masks. I don't want any more. That's why I don't like doing New Game Plus, to be completely honest. Oh, hey, Doctor, thank you for the sub. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that an absolute ton. You said, have some bloke hang around the fisheye who's holding open trials for specific arena fights. Exactly. Because you can have it to where you get teleported to an arena rather than you having to have the DLC. Like, let's say if you have the DLC, then you can access it from in there. But if you don't have the DLC, then you can just find like a poster at the fisheye or the bazaar or the PK ship or kind of wherever, and they would just, you accept it, or a person or a poster or something like that, you accept it, it just transports you to the arena itself so you can do the fights. And I think that would be a lot of fun. And maybe even while you're fighting other people, while you're doing that, also have infected jumping in. That could be it, kind of crazy, and I think it would be a lot of fun. Hopefully, Techland, if you're listening, please do that. I don't think they will, but fingers crossed, maybe they will. Who knows? ZOC, you said we're talking about PvP. Yeah, a little bit. Talking a little bit about PvP. Tim, you said PvP modes. We can do like tag, snowball fight, and beat the zombie. I know I've heard a lot of people mentioning tag, and you know the parkour system is perfect for that. It actually would let you kind of maneuver around to try to get away or get closer to someone. So I think parkour is great for tag. Snowball fights, obviously, that would be fantastic to do. Just, hey, it's winter event, throw snowballs at each other. Obviously, be the zombie. Everybody loved that in the first game. I never actually played it, but I know everybody else who did play it had an absolute blast. DLC said be the zombie would make the game more alive than the rest of the modes. No, you're not wrong. It definitely would, for sure. Not sure you said your idea from Pilgrim's Outpost made into the review stage. Ooh. I think you mentioned it earlier. What was your idea again? I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. Hey, we got Hydrotronics on the stream. What is going on? How are you? Hope you're having a great day. So now we're just gonna hit continue. I'm not gonna do New Game Plus yet. I'm just gonna run around kind of doing stuff for now. I'll probably do New Game Plus soon, but not tonight. Now it's time to just run around and do things. Not sure. You said change St. Paul's Cathedral and St. Joseph's Hospital to dark zones. That's not a bad idea. But I do have one question. Why is there so much snow in here? Like, I don't see any, like, I get that it's like a rickety thing, and it could be that there's cracks everywhere. And that's how the snow is getting in. But, like, why is there so much snow and no one's tried to get it out? They're like, it's fine, just leave the snow there. I'll just put my drink on the ground and let it get cold. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Not sure it's not snow, it's dandruff. Oh, that makes it so much worse. So much worse. I'm gonna leave now. Now I feel weird. Hydra. You said the tree is still glitched for me, where the outfit's not there and it says I need a second ultimate adornment. That's frustrating. Hopefully you can get a second one. Or if you can find someone who maybe has one, you can have them give it to you, or maybe maybe somebody has one they can give you or something like that. Because yeah, that's frustrating for sure. We also got Bulldog in the chat. What's going on, my friend? How are you? And hey, there you go. Bulldog said he can help you out, Hydra. So you should be able to, if as long as you're on the same system, then yeah. Zach said, you think GRE quarantines need to be reworked a lot in this game? Yeah, they're all exactly the same. Whereas in the first game, they were varied and different and they were all challenging in their own way, and it was kind of cool. But in this one, yeah, no, they're all exactly the same. Just the layout is only barely slightly different. You know what? I have not found one of the new Howler goons. And maybe they're only at excuse me, maybe they're only at night. But I want to try to find one if I can. Because I want to see, because I was wondering if they have them during the day, if it would spawn hags. Because that would be really cool. I would love to see that. But I just don't know if they are during the day or not. I can't read. I'm looking at chat and I'm literally staring at words and I don't know how to read them. Sorry, my mind went blank for a minute. Slip, you said, do you know why my legend levels aren't working? What do you mean they're not working? I guess, like, do you mean like you're not feeling more powerful? If you're talking about like the fact that weapons no longer say that it has like the stuff on there, you actually have to change the view to advanced. So this is what's weird. I don't get this. Also, thank you, Jerome J720 for the sub. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that a lot. So here's the way it looks. It says 929, but then when I look at the advanced view, total damage comes out to 1858. So I guess what it's doing is now you can see like the base damage plus the legend level bonus. But if that's what you're referring to, that's kind of what that's why it may look like legend levels aren't working, but they are. So I guess maybe that's why this weapon is so strong, is because it's actually doing that much damage. I know this is a little thing and a lot of people don't like it, but personally, I love seeing damage numbers in games. If I could just have that. I think Dead Island had it. You know, just give me an option I can turn on so I can see how much damage I'm actually doing to enemies. That, I would love that. That's one of my favorite things in games. I love seeing the numbers pop up. It's fun. I enjoy it. But yeah, this is what's crazy. So I'm like, this advanced view is new to the game. Like they added in the last update. Hydra, on my screen, I'm kind of blocking it, but it's because I'm using a controller. So for me, I just click the left stick. I don't know what it is on PC, but it'll be at the bottom. They're like right behind me on this area of the screen. They'll be like compare and view, and you can have like view standard, maybe if it wants to, there we go, standard view and advanced view, which to me, like, why, this is weird. Like, why would you have the standard view and the advanced view if they don't show anything different? It's just that the advanced view doesn't have the text at the bottom. Like, see what I mean? Like, it just would make way more sense to just have this be the view, because this actually makes it to where the weapons are the same kind of damages that they were in Dying Light 1, where you'd have weapons that are like 2,000 damage, 2,400 damage, 2,300 damage. Whereas in this one, it's with just this, you think, oh, it's only 900 damage, but actually, no, it's not. Just like, you know, with the Skull Axe, it's actually 1,200 damage that gets a boost whenever I hit things when thrown, so that's why it one-shots so many things, because it does a lot of damage. But yeah, I think maybe it should just show what the numbers actually are. Don't do the whole advanced standard thing. Just do this. That's all. It makes it so much better. Like, I can look at things like, it makes this Nocturnal Buccaneer be like 2,000 damage. You're like, okay, I can see why that's really good. And I'm wearing, and I get a brawler gear bonus because I'm wearing brawler gear. If I was wearing tank gear, this would be even higher. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I wish it would just kind of like stay like that personally. Wired, you said you've seen a lot of boards that are showing what Techland's going to add more challenges. Can't wait to see. Oh, you're talking about like the boards in the game. I think those are going to be the board quests, just based off of the way that sounds. So it's probably the board quests, or maybe the co-op missions. I don't know how those are going to be implemented, but I mean, it makes sense because there's like, am I at the fisheye right now? I was at the fisheye. Well, let me go back to the fisheye. I'll show you something. Because it just makes sense to utilize the space. Where is the fisheye, by the way? Did I go that far away? I'm going the wrong direction. It's that way. But I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about and how I would assume things get it. Because right now they're not really utilized. So it's kind of like, okay. Also, thank you for the follow there, Mars God of War 007. Thanks so much. You're having a wonderful day today, and Happy New Year. Maybe you're in the future, and it's already 2024 for you, or maybe you're stuck in the past like me. Either way, welcome. Alright, am I lost? Where's the fisheye? Back this way. Oh, sometimes I don't pay attention to directions. Nocturne, so they're talking about the co-op missions, as they mentioned Flare. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so it's probably co-op missions. But yeah, like, that's, I can get back to the fisheye. I think it's the kind of board you're talking about. Get over here. And... whee! Alright, where's the... yeah, like right up here. This is never utilized. It's just, hey, jobs. Like it was almost like it was a feature that was going to be added, but was never implemented. And it's been like this since day one. Like this has been here with nothing really ever on it other than maybe like some Easter egg stuff occasionally or just some lore things. So I'm kind of hoping these kind of things get utilized, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'll have to see what happens. Gamers 23456 said you liked the Star Wars reference. I saw somebody say something about General Kenobi. Did I miss something? was there a Star Wars reference I didn't realize? That's possible. I miss a lot of things. Gamers, you said, do I want more of the tower raids or guns right now? Honestly, the tower raids over the guns. I feel like we're gonna get them at the same time, but I kind of want the tower raids because it's more content. Because guns, what's gonna happen? Here's what's gonna happen: if you introduce guns without adding any additional content, then the game is gonna be exactly the same, except now you can shoot things. So it's, you know, not super helpful. Whereas if you have the VNC tower raid, it actually has new things for you to do in the game. So I think that's more important, but hey, getting them added at the same time would be even better. Tim, you said legend levels need a balance so you actually feel more strong. Yeah, for sure. Because that's the thing. When I initially did testing when legend levels came out, there is a microscopic, minuscule, infinitesimal difference between a max legend level character versus a legend level 1 character. There's almost no difference. It's so small that it feels like the legend levels are pointless. Whereas you look at Dying Light 1, and what happened there was when you had legend levels, you were just insanely powerful. It was absolutely ridiculous. And that's kind of what everybody was hoping for with the legend levels, and hopefully they get back to that. But I need to try to see what it's like without the legend levels or being back at 1 and see what the difference is. Like, for example, I've got the plowshare. I can go get it on my other save that is a level 1 and see what the difference is as far as how much damage I do. Regardless of what the damage number says, now if it's doing the same thing, then it just brings it right back to legend levels are kind of useless. Excuse me. So, yeah, they improved them, but they still need to be fixed. Nocturne, you said, looking forward to the tower raids, although I think we're gonna find the guns in the VNC tower. Makes sense, why not? Why no one's found them yet, since the military was in control of the place before Villador fell. That's true, it could be there. I personally... because, like, it's kind of funny that it's actually getting closer and closer to 2024, and the fact that, there's actually lore in the game that ties a specific date in 2024 to guns. That, like, whenever it was kind of first talked about that they were going to add guns to the game, if you look at the history lesson quest, you basically learn that there was like this thing called the March Massacre. It was basically like the last time anyone really used guns, and like a lot of people died or whatever in the game. And it happened on March, I think it was, I can't remember the exact day. I want to say it was like March 6th. If someone remembers, oh yeah, there you go, Nocturne, March 6th. There we go. So it was March 6th in 2024. And guess when March 6th happens to fall in 2024? during winter. So I kind of like, I think it would be great, just a nice little lore thing to kind of tie it to the weapons stash that everybody's been looking for and no one's been able to find. Like lore wise in the game and us also. I think it would be like just a nice little nod to a side quest in the game and just kind of help with the story building and kind of tie it to where there's a reason that you find the weapon. It's not just, hey, here's the weapons, and maybe have firearms come out on March 6th. That was always my speculation, but now that I know that firearms are definitely coming and they're going to be there by the end of winter and winter ends after March 6th, there is a big possibility that that could actually happen. That would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. The gamers, how do you get the pole arms? Well, there's a couple of ways. So you should be able to, I haven't found them this way personally, you should be able to get them from legend chests, like the legend level chests, from the legendary encounter chests, from the legendary infected encounters. You should also be able to get them from the pilgrim chests. Now, I have not received any from any of these sources, but I'm assuming they're in those. The only ways for sure to get one, the plowshare that I actually have right now, this guy right here, there is actually a blueprint for it. I have in my video on YouTube that actually kind of shows where, like, just kind of talks about the new weapons. That is actually part of it. I show where that is. I can show you on the map real quick. Basically, on top of the downtown metro, just take the zip lift to the top where you kind of go, like when you first get over Central Loop, you go up there to talk to Lawan for the first time, and that's when they turn the power on. It's actually right kind of about here. It's kind of maybe hard to see, but there's like a kind of thing of cabbages, and it's like the blueprint's resting on there, so you can get that. Another option is to go to chapter 2, see Shin, come over here. You can actually purchase one from her. It's called the royalty, and so you can get one that way. Those are the two for sure ways to get one. Also, if you buy the Grim Santa bundle, that has one in it. There's others in the game files, but I don't know of anyone finding them other than using like modded game files. Noxious said you're the official second dude to find the plowshare polearm. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't remember. Somebody showed it to me in my Discord. I honestly can't remember who it was off the top of my head. I remember I was looking through my Discord and they were like, hey, somebody found the blueprint. Or here's the blueprint location for this. I was like, sweet. So I immediately went and did that. Timmy said you're more excited to see what lore they'll add to the guns, like Tolkien 15, because it'd be so disappointing to see them add into the game just because. Yeah, Tolkien 15, I know they're going to be added most likely with... Well, no, they did say that... I remember in the roadmap trailer, they did say that Tolkien 15 were returning, so we should see them. So maybe they will be tied to the guns. Maybe, I think maybe it'd be kind of cool if they had them both, where it's the weapon stash that no one's been able to find, but Tolkien 15 are the ones who are able to find it like immediately, or something like that. I think that would be hilarious, and just absolutely fun if they did that. And I'm wondering, I can't remember if they said this or not, I'm wondering if the guns are just going to be like, hey, I've got a gun now, or if you're going to be able to modify them to where, like, maybe you've got a gun that does fire damage, or a gun that does, you know, frost damage, or, you know, something like that. I think that would be really cool if they added the ability to, like, mod your guns too. But we'll see. I don't know. Please let me know in chat if you could add elemental effects to your guns in the first game. I don't remember if you could or not, so I don't know. I know you could do it in Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, and Techland made those, so we know that they can do that. I think you could, unless I'm misremembering and just thinking about Dead Island 2, which they didn't make, but pretty sure that you could do it in the first two original Dead Island games. We got Randomizer and Hermione in the chat. What is going on? Are you guys? Nocturne said Tolga and Fatine are still in the approved tab. The Techland are definitely keeping things under wrap. Yeah, because it was in the trailer for the roadmap where they mentioned Tolga and Fatine, so they're going to be added sometime this winter. We just don't know exactly when. Randomizer said you can make Tolga a gun dealer like another chapter in PC. That could be interesting. Maybe if they do chapter 3 that way, chapter 3 involves guns. That would be fun. I would like that, honestly. I think that would be a fun thing to do for sure. Nux said, no, the only elemental firearms was the Locatronics. Okay. I didn't think there was in Dying Light 1, but I know it was in Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, and I think, and also in Dead Island 2, but obviously different studio for that one, but still, Techland has done it before. Unless I'm wrong about those. It's been a minute since I've played the first 2 Dead Island games, and when I do play them, I always play one punch mode because it's just so much fun just punching everything in the face and sending it flying. So, you know, why wouldn't I do that? Oh, one of the guns should be where the butcher is. Yeah, so that only works if... I think that would be great for them to put one there. And so people who got that storyline and were able to access the Sunken City and stuff like that, they get rewarded for that. I think that would be awesome if they did that, but I don't know if they will or not. We'll have to see. But that would be cool. Also, thank you for the sub, Zomboy Kush 115. Thank you so much for that. That is very awesome. Get off of me, stinking zombie. Ryu, you said he started with the last gym, kind of passed out. That's all right. No worries. Damn. Trying to read things and my brain don't work. Oh, okay. Tim, you said that you hope they add elemental ammo. That would be kind of cool. Maybe if you don't make the guns like that. Because, like, that's the one thing. We don't know exactly how the guns are going to be. Like, it's very possible that, you know, they want to have some kind of balancing so they're not overpowered. So it's either that you're going to have very little ammo or, like, you'll have to craft the ammo or something like that. I mean, the thing is, Techland's going to make it to where it's going to be... They're going to try to make it balanced. And even if they do make it balanced, the community is going to find a way to unbalance them. That's just the way it is. So, yeah, like, firearms are, as soon as they're introduced, that is going to be the most overpowered thing in the game, because someone will find a way to make it that way. But I think, you know, like, if they're going to have weapon, or like, ammo crafting, like you have to craft the ammo or something like that, which honestly is probably a good way to balance it, because, you know, if you don't have the resources, or you don't, you know, get items from people or something like that, then it may not be necessarily easy to craft them. But by being able to craft them, then maybe we can have elemental versions, which will be pretty cool. Extra, you said, do I find Dying Light 2 boring after completing the story? I still think it's fun to run around smashing zombies and doing stuff. I mean, there's not really anything to do, so there is that. But I guess, yeah, it does kind of get boring. Like, honestly, Dying Light 2, once you finish the game in its current state, there's nothing to do in the game. It does get boring, for sure. It's still fun, like fighting zombies and stuff, but eventually, kind of get tired of it. With that said, though, they're adding co-op missions and BNC Tower Raid and Horde Quest, there's gonna be more things to do, so I think it's gonna make everything a bit better. Hey, let's fight these guys. I'm gonna take my health first and stab. Oh, don't dodge my stabs. What? But don't dodge my stab. There we go. Not seriously, how many of the new gas tank have I found? You've only found the spitter and the bellowing goons. See, I haven't found any of the bellowing goons. Are they only available at nighttime, or are there some during the day? Finisher! No, don't search! No, it's like, finisher! Yay! I did it. Yeah, the bellowing goons, I still haven't found any of those, so I haven't seen what those are like. But if they're only at nighttime, that's probably why. But I see, I mean, there was a fire one earlier. If you see a... that's useless. I'll take this, though. So, if you see a red gas tank... If you see, like, a gas tank zombie that's red, that's the fire one. I'll see if I can find one. If you see, like, a silver one... or white, I guess, one of the two, don't really know. Then that's the freeze or frost one, whichever you want to say, and then the ones that are kind of green, like kind of a lighter green color, like a greenish yellow, those are the toxic ones. I mean, they're like this guy, he's a toxic one. He doesn't have a hood on. And then the ones that don't have the tanks on the back, those are the spitting ones. Oh yeah. I've seen most of those. I just haven't seen the bellowing goons yet. I don't know where they are. If they're only at nighttime, then it's whatever. The gamers, you think that we're gonna get currency from the tower raid? You can spin it. Yeah, that's possible. Like, kind of similar to, like, the tokens and stuff from the chapters. That's very possible, for sure. Nocturne, you're asking what difficulty I'm on? I don't even remember. What difficulty am I on? Am I playing on easy? I might be. Yeah, I'm playing on easy. I switch it to hard. That's fine. Like, I only play on easy just because... when you're a max legend level character, there's not really a reason to play on anything else. But as you can see, now I'm on the hard difficulty, and it's literally no difference for me. I take maybe a little bit more damage, but the naughty eye rolls take 2 hits instead of 1. But and if I stab him. Oh no, I can still stab him, but either way, it's not much different. I just play on easy just because I'm like, there's no... I mean, now there's a benefit if you're not max legend level, because you get more XP for playing on harder difficulties, but honestly, there's not... there's not really a benefit other than that. I'm gonna switch it back. I just like killing things faster. I'm like, there's no shame on playing on easy, to be completely honest. Like, play the game how you want to enjoy it. If you enjoy it playing on the easiest difficulty, great. If you enjoy it making it the most difficult challenge in the world, like you like to play it one-handed, blindfolded with the mouse and keyboard upside down and underwater, okay, great. And maybe you play Dying Light 2 on a banana. I don't know. Like, that's great. you know, everybody enjoys games how they want to enjoy them, so I say enjoy it how you want. Ah, what's this? Oh no, the camera's at low battery. Good thing it's not dark right now. That would make this much more difficult to see. Now she said, Billow goons are wherever you can find regular goons. Just go to evacuation convoy. You know what? I'll look at that. I'll see. Excuse me. I have an evacuation convoy. There's one over here. Although there's been a few that I've gone to that don't seem to have any goons at them now. I want to experience getting overwhelmed by banshees and stuff. Like, that's what I want to see that. I haven't seen it yet, and I think it'd be fun. And kind of crazy. I've heard some other people talk about it, and they're like, it's insane and it's difficult because you're just getting constantly jumped on by all the banshees, and the goons smacks you in the face, and I'm just like, that sounds like a blast. Take my meds. Tim said the tanks on the new enemies don't react when you hit them for some reason. Yeah, it's true. The fire ones kind of work, but the other ones don't seem to be working all that much. I think they need to be fixed, but I don't know. We'll see. Wait for me. Noctu said maybe technically could add an overkill for max legend level if you get chapter agent tokens. That would be kind of cool. I think there should be more ways to get tokens because, like, now, like, especially like if you want to use the nocturnal weapons, you can get exotic rarity from the chapter 1 agent Harper over in Fisheye. So by having that ability to get exotic rarity, it's going to cost you a lot of tokens. So there should be more ways to get tokens than just doing the elite mission over and over and over and over again, which is frustrating. Because, yeah, you can do it and it only takes like a few minutes, like 5 minutes, or I mean, if you get through it quick enough, it's like just 2 minutes, but man, is it tedious to go back through that every single time. And it's just, yeah, I'm gonna go to an evacuation convoy up here. Maybe they'll be better. Mars God of War said, I know it's a fantasy game, but elemental guns are too corny for this game. Putting an elemental effect on a melee weapon is fine, as it can be done in real life, but how do you mod a bullet? I mean, you're not wrong, but if it's Tolga and Fatine, they're like insane with what they can do. So if Tolga and Fatine are involved with guns somehow, I could see that being a thing that they would figure out how to do. I think. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting, but I do get the point there. You said they should make a hardcore mode. That would be kind of cool, like a permadeath kind of mode. That would be interesting. Maybe, ooh, that would be kind of cool if they had that ability, like maybe with the new nightmare mode, or just have that to be turned on. Just make a permadeath option, so no matter what difficulty you're playing on, if you do it, basically, it'll work like most permadeath things work, where you die, it deletes your save, and you have to start all over again. That would be cool. I would love to do that. They got to be really careful, so make sure it only deletes that one save and not all your other saves, but that would be kind of interesting. Bulldog asked what my favorite weapon is. Right now, it's this freaking plowshare. That thing is amazing. I love the pole arms, like, more than anything else. That thing is awesome. Noxer said, not all the convoys have goons. The one by the bazaar should. Okay, I'll check that one. Or, oh yeah, the one by the fisheye. I'm over here by the bazaar, so it's should be okay. I want to try something. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. I wanted to try the North Pole arm. I have it, I just haven't used it yet, obviously, so I'm curious about that. And I love that the Carnage Manica is a blueprint now. It makes me very happy. And you know what, I'll do the dynamite too while I'm here. Why not? Hermione said you hope the DLC doesn't have additional delays. I I don't think it will, technically. Excuse me. Because I think they're no longer gonna say if it's gonna be delayed or not. So I think they're just gonna try to be like, yeah, no, it's totally fine. Not delayed or anything. It would be nice to not have that delayed. And Slippy asked if did they nerf the effects of legend levels. No, they didn't. It's just that the legend levels have never actually, in my testing, have never actually shown to be something that is actually gives you a bonus. Like the stats say you have a bonus, but through testing previously before like kind of other updates, yeah, there wasn't actually like any difference. Wired, you said you've seen the screaming goons. Yeah, I haven't seen them yet, but I will. Then you said you want an event where there's just chaos and randomly get jumped by all the enemies. That would be kind of interesting. I guess that was kind of how it was for the what do you call it? Viral Rush. That's kind of how that one was a little bit. Solid Rock, he said Techland should do a Predator event where you get 3 outfits and a visible gadget that recharges with shoulder laser. That could be kind of interesting. I mean, we already do have the camouflage you can get from the DLC. But that would be interesting for sure. Getting all these little keychains. Because I keep forgetting about them. They're just there. There's the last. There's check one's the last one. But yeah, that would be kind of cool. I think someone else mentioned that's me before as well. It's an interesting idea for sure. Zach says it's so nice to get rid of multiple duplicates of Carnage Manicas. Oh yeah, that was annoying. Now we just need to do that with the other items from the DLC as well as the Renegade Boss Mask, and then I'll be very, very happy. I'll switch it to daytime real quick. Tim, you said Scorpio will be added at some point. You're 100% that Token Fatine will build it for us. I think so. I think that'd be really interesting. I know they're supposed to be adding it because they mentioned it in their roadmap video, and it'll probably be introduced with Token Fatine or with the firearms, or maybe those will happen all at the same time. Who knows? But we'll see kind of where that goes. I've been wanting to try it. I could just mod it into my game, but I don't want to. Hydra, you got the outfit finally? Awesome. I love that outfit. It's actually really cool. You know, while I'm here, might as well upgrade stuff. Yay, dynamite. Then... Yeah, because I wanted to try the north... Oh, not craft. Upgrade it. Now craft. And... Where's my... Yeah, I need to repair this bad boy. Okay. In my inventory, I got the royalty, which obviously does a lot less. Wow, so the North Pole arm, you can't put any mods on it. So, interesting. I still like the plowshare. That one's been my favorite. Love this thing. Funnily enough, I also have the plowshare pole arm that has both freeze and fling mods on it. Oh, freeze and fling are my absolute favorite ones to use. It's just ridiculous. Ever since I I did a video last year where I literally sat down for hours testing every single different mod combination. It took a very long time. I used every single mod combination you could possibly imagine and tested them against every single type of enemy. It took hours. Then I found out that Fling and Frost were my favorite because of what Frost did to volatiles, and it affected them, kind of stun locked them a lot more than anything else. And so it made it fighting volatiles a heck of a lot easier because, you know, they get annoying when they surround you. We got 20 in the chat. What's going on, my friend? He said, hey, nice to see you. Happy New Year from France. Oh, hey, Happy New Year. I guess you are in 2024 already. So how is it in the future? Do we have flying cars yet? Maybe I'll find out in the next 3 hours. Who knows? Maybe a flying car will show up and I can travel. I don't know. The gamer said, what stuff do you get out of the DLC? A lot. There's the Carnage Manica, which I have the thing here somewhere. Wait, where is it? I just did it. I thought I redeemed it. Is it not here?
Hello there.
I don't remember where it is. I don't know where I went. Either way, I think I have one in my stash. I'll go look. I think I have everything in my stash that's from the DLC. Let's take a look. Okay, so weapons. It's not mostly it's not weapons. I mean, there's some things you can get, like for example, this skull cut, which looks awesome, but it obviously doesn't do that much damage, so it's kind of meh. But there's some cool looking stuff from the DLC. And obviously, if you're into like getting the glitched items, you've got like the pipe. That's a thing. Why are you doing that? Oh, Noctur, you said Carnage Man is crafted from the Craftmaster. Okay, that's how you do that. And how you get the skull cut. So the skull cut, you actually buy that from the shop person or the vendor. Use the opera tokens. So whatever the vendor is in the DLC, I can't remember his name, where you can get use the opera tokens. That's how you are able to get it. It's in one of the packs. I can't remember which pack it is, but that's how you can get it. It looks really cool, but yeah. Let's scroll down. Most of it's just head accessories. You can get some things, like for example the quad damage. Like if you get like you can get like the 8-shot version. I think you can still get that, but that's technically glitching it out of a challenge. Same thing with the home run. Also, thank you for the follow there. Liwick Foxy. Sorry, yeah, thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And you also did hello there. Awesome. Thank you so much. How are you doing today, by the way? Hope you're having a wonderful new year. So here's Carnage Manica. Basically kind of lets you can add mods to it. And it's okay. It helps you block and stuff. You can actually block more things with it and stuff like that. I'm trying to get down to the headgear. Where is... Oh, do I not? Oh, maybe it's not on this save. Oh, you know what? That's right. It's not on this save. So I don't have anything from the DLC on this side, but there's a lot of like headgear that you can get from the DLC. So there's a lot of items you can get, but for some reason you can't get rid of them. So that's always fun. Warriors to Techland remove the Renegade boss mask from the armory on the website. Yeah, I remember them removing that. They added like a whole bunch of like perks to it, and it was really great. But you can still get it just by completing New Game Plus. It doesn't have all the same perks. It only has like 15% resistance to damage during day and night, which is still fantastic, don't get me wrong. But the one from the website was way better. Oh yeah, Craftmaster. That's what I was gonna go do. To show you Carnage Manica things. Alright, is it? Oh yeah, right here. Duh. I saw this earlier. I don't know why I didn't do this. So you can craft it right here. And yeah, there you go. Alright, what was I don't even know if I was gonna do anything. Oh, double time. No, hate that quest. Oh yeah, I was gonna go see if I can find the goon. That's what I was gonna do. I wanted to try to fight. I want to see what that's like, because I haven't seen it yet. Of the goons summoning things. I'm gonna head over here, see what happens. Get off me. Dang zombies. They're trying to say patch the glitched weapons. Yeah, no, they patched them to where it's not. Okay, so you can still get them, but you can no longer repair them, and the way to get them is a lot more involved and complicated. This is not the right way, but I'm going to a evacuation convoy. So I personally, I don't use the glitched items anymore, and you can only get the ones out of One Day in Haran now. I don't think you can get the other ones anymore because they're not just laying there, from my understanding. And with weapons like the friggin' pole arms, you don't really need them anymore. It's kind of ridiculous how strong you can be just normally in the game. So, I think it's fine that they did it, but I know a lot of people were upset about it. Oh, Hydrotronics, yes, there's outfits. That's true. There's a couple of outfits you can get from the DLC. What? Why did I... Okay. That's totally not what I had clicked. Oh, military convoy. I think that's what I needed. It was the military convoy and not the evacuation convoy. I think that's the evacuation convoy is slightly different. So I was going the wrong way completely. Dwa 11, you said, are pole arms leaving with the Christmas event? Nope. Pole arms are here to stay forever. So you will always be able to get them. Pole arms are not tied to the event in any way. So yeah, they just happened to be added to the game when the event was added. Now, the skull axe, that, however, is going to be gone when the event ends. So if you have not picked up the skull axe, either the blueprint or grabbed one from one of the chests, I would highly recommend doing it before next Friday, because that's when the event ends and you won't be able to get it anymore. So I would definitely take advantage of that while you can. So yeah, definitely grab that. But pole arms are here to stay. I think there's technically 7 in the game. One for sure has a blueprint, which is the plowshare that I'm using, which I think is also the same one that's dropped from Renegades. I could be wrong, but you can actually get one dropped from Renegades as well. And then there's one you can buy from Shen, the Chapter 2 agent. And then there's one you can get from the Grim Santa bundle as well. So there's those 3, and then there's supposed to be like 4 more, but I have only seen those 3. So there was unfortunately no goon here. Alright, so there might be one by the fisheye. Where? Oh wait, I gotta land first. Okay, now I can go. Alright, fisheye, fisheye, fisheye. This one. Let's go there. Hopefully that it does have a goon there, because I want to experience this. I want to get screamed at. That's all I want to see right now. Just let me have a goon spawn things. Alright, let's go. And if he does, if it doesn't spawn here, that's fine. If he does, great. I want to see it. I'm just curious. I'll go ahead and pop my healing potion, so that's already going. I don't have to worry about it. I don't see a goon, but he could just be. Oh, there's a goon! Yay! Scream! Scream for me. Wonder what it's gonna take to get him to scream. Come on. Or do they only scream at night? That would make sense if they only scream at night. Help me. Scream! I guess he's not gonna scream. Oh well. Let's get away from this guy. He's annoying me. What do you say? Am I the only one thinking Craftmaster Son's already been injured since like 2 years now? Right? That definitely feels that way. Not sure you said you got the skull cut? Nice. Glad you're able to get that. Gamers, you said, should I do the chapter agents? Yes. It's worth it to level them up to where you can buy all the items they have. Because they got some pretty good stuff. Like, you can get the royalty pole arm from Shin. You can get exotic nocturnal weapons from Harper. So it's definitely worth it, at least to be able to get what you want. Then after what you get what you want, I'd say not really. Where he did scream? Oh, I didn't see. Oh, so Nocturne said it didn't spawn as the variant. They can scream during the day though, so it's a smaller version. That's okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. And Solid Rocket said, what happened to the chargers? I haven't seen any of those either. Maybe they got rid of them. I haven't seen much of them either myself. Alrighty, well, I think this is where we're gonna do it here. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for coming out. I had an absolute blast. It's been really fun. You know, everybody that's in the future already in 2024, hope you are having a wonderful new year. Anybody who is not in the future in 2024, I also hope you're having a good New Year's Eve. For those on Twitch, if you are wanting to still get the Twitch drops, I'll be doing a raid here in just a minute, sending this over to another person, so we can kind of get that if you haven't got those. So stick around. But again, thanks everybody for coming out. I had a ton of fun. So let's go ahead and kind of switch over to that real quick here. So go to Twitch and do a raid. All right, I need to find out who's actually playing right now. So let's see who we can raid. Take a look. Go Dying Light 2. And we are... Who's got drops? Who's got drops? Hey, you know what? No, they don't have drops. This person has drops. They've only got 5 viewers, but you know what? Let's drop in. We're gonna do this. It's here. Just trying to grab their name real quick so I can do this. I'm not very fast with the raids. So we're gonna raid them. Anybody on Twitch who wants to do the raid, go for it. Again, everybody on YouTube, I appreciate everybody coming out. And yeah, we're gonna do this. And I had a ton of fun. More streams and videos coming soon, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we're ready to go. Thanks everybody for coming out. I see Nocturne and Zach Blue and Cactus Water. Thank you guys so much, and everybody else, all the commenters, chatters, everything. I had a lot of fun, and it's time to raid.